Sophia here for my great challenge. Welcome back to my channel. It is episode 30 of my master bedroom makeover. I hope you don't mind my looking not all that great. It is 82 degrees in this room. There's no point in me trying to do something with the hair. It is super freezy. It's unmanageable right now, so we're gonna have to deal with it. Okay, what am I doing today? Last week, if you remember, we removed the carpet and I really like it without the carpet. It makes the room look bigger or feel bigger. It's no clogged nose in the morning. It's so many different pluses. You know, I'm loving it. Scott is still adjusting, but he'll manage. So what am I doing today? Today I am doing the door. I was going to put panels on it, and then I do have to keep it with a ventilation. That's the reason why it's louvered, okay? Even though I have a window and an exhaust in the bathroom, I still feel that at night we close that door, because otherwise it's east, facing east. We get the sunrise right through that opening, and it goes straight onto us as we're trying to, you know, grab a few extra minutes of sleep. So we have to close the door at night. Yeah, I could put a blind that's darkening and all of that, but I just don't want to do it. We keep the window open unless the AC is on. So we need to have this door closed for the majority of the year, and it needs to have the ventilation. So what I'm going to do, as I'm rambling as usual, is that I'm going to paint it in dark, the same color than the furniture, and then I'll put a satin gloss over it, and that's that. And then I have a few other things that I need to do, so I'm going to give you a quick tour of what I need to do today, and then we'll get moving. Hopefully I can finish the door today. So let's get started. All right, item number one, the door. I need to take it out of the hinges, put it on horses, and it has to get painted in a dark wood like this. Then while that dries, at least the first coat, I need to do a second coat on this, which I realized I forgot. So we're gonna do that. I need to do the satin gloss on this front panel. And then this side panel here, I am not doing it on the inside of the shelves, but I am doing it on the trim. Over here, nothing. I want to see the plants. Look. So cool. So cool. Plants are doing great. I guess they love this window. All right. Here, I need to put the satin gloss on Scott's door. So all of this is getting the satin finish. I need to do the dark color on this, and I need to do the dark color on that. I'm not gonna do the back wall this week. I think I have enough on my plate. And after that, this wall and the floor, and we're done. Oh no, never mind. Curtains. Forgot the curtains. All right, let's go. Do something about these. We don't use them. Thanks, Scott.
Yeah.
All right. Yay. What you're hearing in the background, by the way, is the fan that I have in the window. So I'm going to use the same product that I used in the other video where I redid the nightstand. It's a deglosser. It's the step one, and you basically just have to saturate some kind of scratch pad and it cleans the surface. And then you rinse. My little backlit, let me close this. Is this better? Not really, well at least it won't be as hot. So this is what I'm going to do. This is the paint that I used for the 2 nightstands. I don't think I have enough for 2 coats. I do have a lot left of this enamel that is dark espresso, but you see it's gloss, high gloss. So I'm going to use that as a first coat, and then I'll have enough for the second coat, which is a satin finish, and then I'll put a clear coat over it. And if you remember, this is the coat I believe I had initially used on the basement staircase. So it's the same type of brown, and I'm going to use it, by the way, for the first coat around the door frame as well. Alright, let's see how this goes. And remember, I'm just using this as the base coat. Because I don't have enough of the other one. Well, one coat. Did the sides. Yes, I did remove the handle. I have a new handle downstairs, by the way. This covers as expected for one coat. It's not great. I'm going to put 2 coats of that same one before I put the third coat. So while this is drying, and by the way, it's almost already dried. It's 84 degrees in here, so I have to assume that's the reason. I'm going to start painting the edges of the door. So basically I'm working in a rotation, giving me enough time for stuff to dry. So if all goes well, looks like I'm gonna knock out a lot of stuff today. This is the last thing I gotta do as a one coat. Oh, I'm getting old. So I have a coat on the door, a coat on the frame, a coat on Scott's frame, and I'll show you in a second. It's amazing. I totally transformed the closet by having that strip on the side painted in brown. It's man, it looks custom, okay? I know there are a lot of people it doesn't, but to me it looks custom. What a transformation. I'm very happy with this project so far. It was worth all the hard work. Okay, for some reason, I don't know why, I forgot to do a second coat here. It's weird. You would think that I would have done it when I did the rest, but apparently not. Okay, so quick recap before I take a break. One coat on the door. I finished the corner right here, looks much better. I did the inside of the door right here. It's just one coat. It's not too bad. I think it blends in properly. We'll see what the second coat looks like. And then I did one coat right here at the corner of Scott's dresser on both sides, and then I finally finished this area here, which was looking kind of, if you remember, it was not right. So I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna hydrate. I'm sorry about the fan noise. I have to have an exchange because, you know, the polyurethane it's kind of smelly, and it's hot in here. So I'm just gonna hydrate, take a quick break, and then when I come back I'll do the second coat on the door with the same paint. It dries super fast, so I'm definitely finished tonight with what I'm doing right now. And while everything is drying, I'll do the satin coat on the wood surfaces, the trims, and then my closet door and Scott's closet door, and that's pretty much it. Trying to think. We still have the green chair, curtains. I still don't know what I'm gonna do. Scott finished that side over there, so I don't know what else am I. Oh, this. All right, the list is getting shorter and shorter, which is good. Hey, I hope you still enjoyed this process. Neighbors' kids are playing. It's amazing, right? From the first episode of me ripping that carpet and trying to build a closet to this, I'm just pretty darn impressed with myself. Anyway, yeah, I'm happy. All right, I'll see you in a bit. All right, I'm back. Let's see what coat number 2 looks on this. All right, it covers. Good. So I'll be able to put that coat that's much darker over it. Cabinet. This is the one that I used on whatchamacallit, the 2 nightstands. It's darker, all right, and I don't have a lot, so that's the reason again why I did 2 coats in the brown, which is totally dry, because 93 degrees would accelerate that. So what I'm gonna do is do 1 coat of this, see what it looks like, and while it dries I'm going to do the satin finish on all the flat surfaces. It doesn't look like it's going to be much of a difference in color, but I still want to darken it a little bit more. Alright, let's see. Remember, paint is lighter when it's wet. I don't think you can see a difference. And this is not thrilling video content, alright? I'm aware of it. It's all the final touches and details at this point. There's no construction left, nothing. Well, I guess you'll be excited when I do the floor. Right, I think you can see the difference in color here between the new dark and the old dark. I don't know, can you? Maybe you can see it more right here. They're both brown, but one is a little bit more orangey and this one's got more of a black purple to it. And that's the same color than my nightstand and the bed. Yay! I would say the door looks much better in the darker brown than the other one. The other one was called Bitter Chocolate. This one is called Off Broadway. It's a dark chocolate, but let's say the other one was a 70% cocoa. This one is 90%. Alright, lacquer, I'm ready. This is a satin finish. I'm going to do all of the trims and the flat surfaces with it. So this is just a satin finish. I don't want the recessed lights to shine onto the trim, but I do want them to look finished. The trick with polyurethane or any of those finishing coat is to go very slow because you don't want any bubbles. And that should bring out the vibrancy of the wood stain. I don't know if you can tell between the two. cold. I don't like the satin finish. It just takes away all the vibrancy. It's the opposite of what I wanted it to do. And now that it's dry, it just looks dull, and that is not what I wanted. I wanted, like, I guess more like a semi-gloss. And this thing stinks, by the way. What I'm gonna end up doing is go get a semi-gloss. See, I want an in-between. I don't really want a gloss. I thought that satin was gonna give me that, but it just looks dull. It just doesn't, it absorbs the light. Let's just put it that way. So I need to find something that's in between, between semi-gloss and satin. Does it even exist? Let me look. Now that's it. I just looked online. It's satin, which is not matte but not great. Semi-gloss and gloss, and then there's high gloss. I gotta live with it for a little bit before I make a decision. But the door is ready to be hung. I'm gonna call Scott. It's gonna help me. I'm gonna put the door back on, and I do have a new handle. I wish I could have found the handle that matches that hardware. They didn't have it, so I had to get something in that same finish. It's better than the gold button knob that I had, but it's not what I wanted. So it was cheap. I think it was like $9 for the handle. What I'll probably do later on, as I'm getting funds back, I'll probably be on the lookout for really, really nice Art Deco handles, which I have seen, but they're like $50 each. Come on, I'm saving every penny right now for the floor. So I can't spend another dime, hence my keeping the lacquer the way it is. Maybe I'll put a second coat. Maybe with a second coat it would look better. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll do a second coat to see if there's a little bit more of a sheen to it, because right now it just looks like a black hole. Disappointed.
Which is the bottom side?
That over there. Your side is the bottom.
Alright, so...
You want to go on this side?
Well, you're going to need me to hold it up, right?
Right. Alright. Yes, I did paint the sides. I'm anxious. I don't know if it's going to look good or not, but I'm not paying $250 for a new door. Can you believe it? $250 for a door.
What a bargain. Okay.
What a bargain. You're on. Here. I should have painted the inside here. I didn't do it. You want the hammer? So here's the handle. You see, it's nothing fancy, but it's the same color than the rest of the hardware. So let me install it. I'll be right back. Oh boy. What did I do? Did I buy a handle that doesn't move? Look, right here it says inactive. It's a non-moving handle. We're gonna have to be careful not to close the door. Ah, I'm an idiot. Okay, inactive. Okay, so there's active and inactive handles. Okay, this one is inactive. This is not a handle that goes like this. Well, that's a good thing because I didn't really like the handle anyway. So what I'm gonna do is put tape on this thing right here so that it doesn't, you can't make this up. Alright, so buy active handles, okay. I learned something. Alright, so this handle doesn't do what it's supposed to do. So I'm going to take this so that we don't lock ourselves out. But let's see what the door looks like in the meantime. Oh man, the history of idiotic move on my part, this gotta be on top. This is like top notch. Goof. What a goof. I'm not even upset about it. I've just learned something. There's active and inactive handles. Did you know that? Why would you want a handle that doesn't go up and down? Ah, for doors that go like this. Alright, let me tape this. I think I have some blue tape somewhere. Alright, you ready? Let's see what the door looks like with my inactive handle. There we go. What do you guys think? If I get out of the way, maybe you'll see. Alright, that's not too bad. The problem is the door. Well, I gotta paint this. Alright. Inactive handle. Alright, the back's gonna have to be repainted. Okay, done. Let me turn off the ceiling light. What do you think? I think it's better. Alright, well, here's the door with its non-moving handle. Alright, so the color matches. You're getting a lot of glare, so it's kind of difficult to show you, so let's focus on the top part. Alright, let me go further out. Alright, here we go. What do you think? I think it's better than white. I think once the floor is going to be on, it's going to look so much better. And it is matching the furniture, so that's fine. And again, this has a satin on it. I think what I'm going to do is put a second coat sometimes during the week. I think with a second coat it would look better. And the door is not bad. Not great, but better than white. So some projects just don't go as planned. I bought an inactive handle, so hopefully the tape will last. I'm gonna stuff the other side with cotton balls or whatever so that the door doesn't lock. If you're inside, that's fine because you can turn it from the inside. But the one on the outside just doesn't open the door. That is funny. I didn't even realize that. You see, I was looking for cheap and I wasn't reading at all. It says inactive on it. I've learned something today, and that is the value of doing things on your own. Again, I said that many times. You will never see me make that mistake again. And I think it was funny. Anyway, all right, so I need to put a second coat of that satin lacquer. It is because I've looked at pictures and it looks really nice. I like the way it looks, but one coat obviously is not enough. The good thing about this particular, what is it, Watco? Well, two things, one good, one bad. Let's start with the bad. It stinks. It's horrendous. It's really toxic. I have all 3 windows open, plus the fan sucking the air out. So hopefully, I'm not smelling it right now, but I guess because I'm accustomed to it. Hopefully tonight the smell will be gone. It dries super fast, but the good thing about it is that you don't need to sand in between coats. Lacquer, usually you have to do a light sanding in between. If you remember when I was doing the staircase, I had to sand in between. That was a job. but I don't have to do that for this. So next week I'll do another coat early in the morning, so that way the smell definitely dissipates by the time we're done. And then I'll paint the back here. I may get another handle by next week. I doubt it. I do like the handle. It's not too bad. It doesn't happen. So I'm trying to think of applications other than saloon doors. Why would you need a non-active handle? You could use that for bifold as well. It's silly. Anyway. Alright, the door painted much better than white. What would be better is a stained door, okay? But again, the Home Depot wanted $250 for that custom size. And the guy in town wanted $325, I think, for that custom size. So forget it, not happening. One day, maybe 10 years from now, I'll get a good door and I'll have it stained the color that I wanted. But this doesn't look bad at all. I'm looking at it, it's not bad. You know, it matches the furniture, it blends in, it's all right. It's starting to really look good. I can't wait to put the green chair in here, which I just realized we had a beautiful day today. I should have put it outside. But anyway, okay, I'm done. Don't make the same mistake that I did. Don't buy a handle that's inactive. And then make sure you get the area very well ventilated when you are doing your lacquer, polyurethane. Like I said, the smell is almost gone, so I'm okay with that. And that would be it. So give me a thumbs up if you like my I think this video was a mess. I just wanted to get it done. Sometimes there's really not much to show you. I mean, all I did was paint and stain, you know, or paint and lacquer. So I mean, how much entertainment can you get out of that? But anyway, it's just another progress step in the right direction with regards to this bedroom. And I hope you're seeing it now. I hope you visualizing it, what it would look like. I can't stop looking at it because I really like the door in brown. I think you can visualize it now and see what it would look like with the floor. And I'm starting to think that maybe the floor needs to be lighter. This is the good thing about taking your time. A dark floor, I don't think it's going to look good. It's going to be too like black hole again. But a chestnut or lighter than chestnut, like gold, not golden oak, but auburn would look really good. Okay, comment down below, tell me what you think. Did you ever make a mistake like this with the handle? It's the same color. I got a brushed bronze, whatever they call it. So tell me down below if you made the same mistake, and then let me know what you like best about the room so far. And that would be it. I will see you next time. Don't forget to check me out on Facebook and Instagram. My Great Challenge gift for channel merch, and Frenchie and Tubby for vintage find, both on Etsy. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hey, it's me, and guess what? Click that thumbs up if you really like this video. Thumbs down twice if you didn't. You can also share my video if you really liked it, or save it to watch later. Also, you can subscribe to my channel, but don't forget to click that bell button so you are always notified when I post a new video. Thank you for watching.